Hello everybody, this is Jason with First Gear Network, bringing you live coverage of First Gear Racing, ARCA Series, Recruitment, Auto Club. Just started qualifying here. So far the Eagle, Kyle Heath, is on pole. Completing his second lap here, see if he betters his time. Yes he does, 39.689 for the Eagle. Michael Ware, currently P2. 39.835 so far. Thank you guys for jumping in and joining me tonight. For those of you watching, yep, we got you. Copy, we got you. Well, I got you, Josh. Nobody can hear you guys, but I got you. I got you guys turned off in the broadcast. Yep. Correct. That's how you have to do that in iRacing for overlays. Yeah. HDR is defaulted onto. It'll be fine this race. All right, so far, let's see who else we got on track. Carlos, is Carlos on track? There he is. 15 Miller Lite Ford. Todd Smith coming off pit road. Todd, question for you. Did you find that paint on Training Paints?
May I have an EOL? I haven't raced here before. Thank you. Oh yeah, really? Look at that shit. You're a fellow Canadian. What the hell? Hey.
Green flag, green flag.
Alright, green flag's out. We are racing. Michael Ware to the lead on the bottom. The 22. There on the outside. He slides up in front of him to hold the lead out of turn 2. Down the backstretch, looks like we've got the 15. Carlos Ortiz looking low on the 22 going into turn 3 here. Behind him, here comes the 66. Sliding up the track. That Chevy Dodge Behemoth, whatever that is. And then we've got the 7 and the 16 side by side. Line at 1 and 2, 16 down there, down the grade, really close to the bottom line. Right behind him. Ooh, here we go. The 80 looking down a little bit lower here. Here comes the 24. Josh O'Brien. 3 car, 24 on the paint. I'm just going to call him by the numbers on the door. Wide at the stripe, 00, Daniel Butler in the middle. wide all the way into turn 1. 24 slides up just a little bit. 00 gets clear of the 80. 13 down there as well. Watch for the Eagle. Started on pole. Went and took an EOL at the start of the race. Already registered as 8th place. Up front, a 22 has got the lead. The 66 wants it. He's right there on his rear bumper. Down into turn 1. 66 runs up second line from the wall. 22 second line from the apron there. You got 5-6 lines you can run at this track. Plenty of room. We hear maybe something there for the Eagle. Oh yeah, he's mixed up in the 3 wide. Got the 24 behind him. Zero right there on the back of the 13. Oh no, we see the 80 getting down under the 7. Oh, 7 into the 11. Caution is out. Michael Brooks gets collected in that one.
I couldn't even control my wheel there.
Go back and take another look at this one.
Kyle, that didn't take long.
We're going to jump in the chase.
Cam.
We'll take a look at this one in slow-mo. You get a little like of a netcode pull. They got pretty close with the left front to the right rear, and 7 gets turned around across the nose of the 80 into the wall pretty hard. And then looks like lost the steering there. And then the 11 just trying to get by on the outside, just could not do it.
Hey, 5, it says I'm supposed to pass you, buddy.
Sorry about that.
Looks like the 22 stays out. Everybody else coming down pit road.
Well, I guess the line is further than I thought. Got me.
I'm pretty lonely out here.
This caution comes on lap 6 of 60. We're seeing pit stops and some cars taking tires. So 3 sets in the pits for the drivers.
98 on all except the left rear is 99.
A lot of dust on the bottom of this track.
Hey, is the restart on the leader in the restart zone? Yes, in the restart zone on the leader.
Thanks, bud. You get a penalty?
Yeah, the
Yeah, I sped getting in. I got
black
the
flags. Whenever
I
you get
thought
a
it was
black
like
flag,
a
even
second
if you clear
cone,
it,
so
when it's
I
under
was speeding
yellow,
real
it
good.
still has to be honored no matter what. All right, as we get ready for a restart here. And some drivers took tires on that stop, so really early for a set of tires, but again, they had 3 in the pit, so use one early and maybe get a feel for what their car is going to be. Ivan, your car is not fixed. Your right front tire is folded in. You did not have your fast repair on. You've got stuck in the glitch. If it's not going to let you go, you are stuck because your right front tire is folded in. It is not touching the ground.
Green flag, green flag.
'22 gets a pretty good restart. Now we'll see if anybody of these guys that took tires start to pull in the 22 just a little bit here. Horton scratches the wall there on the outside of turn 4. Eagle currently running 9th. Right behind the 47, David Moyer. 7 looks like he got a little tight there, had to let off the throttle. 13 gets by on the inside out of turn 2. Ooh, 13 gets tight out of turn 2, almost up into the 24. Good battle in here. Great side-by-side racing. Early at 22. Abram Ghostin still checked out. Donald Ray up to P2. Followed by the 00 there on the bottom. Daniel Butler trying to get clear of the 66 out of turn 4. The 66 going to carry that momentum. Todd Smith's going to hold on to third currently. That 00 working that bottom line pretty good. He's got company behind him. The gold number 2. That's going to be Michael Ware. If I can get him there. There he is. And here's the 15 underneath. Ooh, that was close. Carlos Ortiz right to his inside. 3 wide down the backstretch. 13 on the outside. 2 in the middle. 15 on the bottom. Still 3 wide out of the corner. Really close. O'Brien up to third, running that bottom as well. Underneath the 16. They're battling for third. He gets back in line, shuts the door in front of the 00. 00 comes down. Side by side racing throughout. These guys are trying to battle their way. Full crowd here tonight at Auto Club. Whoa, we see a car slide off at the bottom. Dave Horton slowing down, locking it up. Not sure if he had contact with the wall or not. I don't see anything. Reset to pits, maybe calling it a night, not sure. Further back, got Stephen Gill running 12th, right behind Mark Owlett in 11th. Michael Brooks is currently P10 in that 11 car. He was involved in contact with the 7 in that first caution. So he was able to get repairs done to the car. Didn't have to use a fast repair. Contact. Let's go back and take a look at this here. We're going to rewind. See what happened between the 2 and the 15. Oh, the 2 got tight, turned the 15 sideways, and then bumps the left front, gets them both straight. Heck of a save. Tight situation for those guys. We go back live. 15 back here with the 80 and the 5 now. Here there's some crazy racing up front though as we're checking in up front. The 24, Joshua O'Brien looking to the outside of the 22. Battle for position. 22 comes out ahead there out of turn 4 down the front stretch. 18 laps complete here at Auto Club. Oh, 24 scraping the wall. He can't get off. He does. Oh, man, that car sideways. That's going to let 1, maybe 2 cars by. Yep, just 1 for sure. Sticking with that outside. He's got the Eagle looking inside of him here on the outs of turn 4. The 00 slides right up in front of the 24. That was close. Big push by the 24 all the way down the front stretch. 3 wide. 3 wide here. The 13, the Eagle just trying to wrap the bottom. He's getting tight. They all squeeze together and everything's clear. 24 gets the run on the outside though. 00 just stuck in the middle there, and they all came out ahead, but he lost momentum to the 24 because of that high line. It's really hard to battle that high line on corner exit, the momentum that you carry with these cars. 24 is trying to get back of the bumper of the 66 going down the front stretch as they head into turn 1. It is a train of cars right there, all bumping. goes the 22 and the 24 high, the 66 down low. Here comes the 13 again. The Eagle is not done. Caution is out. Caution is out. We have a wreck. Let's go take a look.
Hella racing. Hell yeah.
Looks like Michael Ware and the 15, Carlos Ortiz.
Man, you guys were fast.
2 sends it in there. Gets into the 15.
Hard to catch
pretty
anyone
hard.
on this.
Phone was quick.
I'm not too impressed with that.
Just for new era.
Checking up in one. Checking up in one.
Looks like both of those guys may have called it a night. You gotta click into iRacing and hit enter. If you click in to type anything, just type a word or a letter and hit enter and it should disappear. Look at the guys in the chat. We got Nolo. Go Josh, we love you honey with a little heart. And we got Scarecrows Gaming. Jonathan Hamrick sighting, folks. Rookie move on that wreck with the 2 just blew through turn 1. Did not slow up and took out the 15. What looks to be intentional because they had contact a couple laps ago. So that looked like the 2 getting them back at the the 2 getting back at the 15. And I think they both left, if I recall correctly. All right, Eagle. We'll catch up with you later, buddy. We'll be here. Well, Trev ain't on yet, so it'll be some time. I think you'll have plenty of time. This race still has a ways to go. We got a sight from the chat from Kayla O'Brien. Let's go O'Brien with some hearts.
almost sold
Look
it.
at the love for O'Brien tonight. That 24. Let's get him some TV time tonight. No practice, no qualifying. Messing with his graphic settings the whole time. Comes right out and he's got fans in the stands. We got Jonathan Hambrick there. What's up, buddy? How's it hanging? Where you been? Got a lot of racing coming up. You gonna get in on it? Appreciate everybody's support, checking it out. Again, this is just kind of a feeler, just trying to get back in my broadcast shoes. It's been a few months, so just trying to make sure everything still works and that the software is updated and good to go. We've got our Daytona 500 qualifying and duels tomorrow night, and be broadcasting that again this year. And then our second annual Daytona 500 will be next Saturday. So just got to make sure everything's ready. So really appreciate everybody. Everybody, 2 should blame the 9. Why blame the 9? I was just watching. That's don't put it on the 9. I didn't do nothing. But we figure we use this recruitment race to just kind of knock the cobwebs off the streaming software and the overlays and everything, and seems to be working okay so far. Oh. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right, and the racing sounds. I know the ARCA cars are a little loud, but I think I've got the volume right, so hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. But really appreciate it. Oh, I hear you, man. Yeah, you gotta always take care of yourself first. Absolutely. But you've been missed. We know you've been busy and been praying for you, and I know with everything going on with your mom and everything. But we really, we got a lot of stuff popping here soon, so you're always more than welcome to get back in it if you feel like it. Don't always blame the 9. No, it's not that. No, never. We are double file. We've still got the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 still on the lead lap. I think Ivan is still down 1 lap. So 11 cars still in the field. 10 of them on the lead lap. And 7 just, I think he got the lucky dog. He got 1 back. Maybe he was 2 down. I lost track of that. So we get ready for the restart. This is going to be on the 22, I believe, is the leader. Abram has led all 22 laps that have completed so far. He's going to lead number 23 here as we restart on lap 24. Green is out. Here we go. So this season we've got next gens happening on Thursday nights. We've got the ARCA cars going to fire off here with Friday nights. And then
I thought I looked
gens...
enough, but I guess I didn't.
Reckon.
Caution,
The 80 gets turned.
Any comments there, bud?
Oh, that looked rough. We're going to rewind that up here. Let's take a look at that. We'll go back just a little bit more. Big Dog Network in the house. Hey, hey, good to see you. We checked the 80 was up there. The 11 got a bump and then tried to squeeze to the outside and wrecked the 80 there. No patience there, just trying to get to the outside of the 80, which there was barely a full car length there. It really was a tight move there, so over aggressive. As the field gets lined up, I'll get back to answering your question there, Jonathan. Next gens are going to pop off here. All those series are starting in February, but Thursday nights, next gens, and then Friday nights will be an ARCA series, and then we've got the Gen 6 coming back for their 6th season on Saturday nights with a $10 entry fee, and the other 2 are going to be free to enter. And then obviously we've got the Daytona 500 stuff popping up this weekend and next weekend. So that's what we got going on. Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights. Turn 2 is a problem in every league. Every league. Everybody wants to battle it out of turn 2 like it's turn 4 on the last lap. Take a look and see who we've got pitting here. Looks like the 66 is coming down.
Lucky Doug will be going high.
The 11, the 80. Sounds like a couple fast repairs might get used here. At least from what I heard in chat, looks like the 80 for sure. Well, Thursday, that's good, Johnson. Like I said, that's going to be a next-gen season. Should be interesting. Should be fun. Trevor's got a pretty dicey schedule put together, and should be fun. I'm excited for it. We're going to be live broadcasting Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. I'll be doing Thursday and Friday nights, and Edwin will return to do the Saturday nights. So we're excited that we're getting close. The ARCA season pops off on, what is it, the weekend of February 13th, I think it is. And then the following weekend, Next Gen and Gen 6 will pop off. So getting excited. It's getting close. There's the 7 back on the lead lap. Ivan got his waiver or his lucky dog, 2 cautions in a row.
You sure much. Come on back.
All right, back up front. Still that 22 car. Abram. He has led every lap except for 1 now. It looks like the 2 got credit for leading a lap earlier, so I missed that. Maybe that was during that last caution with the wreck or something, but now the 2 is out and gone. Now we're double file, so 1 to go. Lights are off on the pace car. Almost to halfway. These ARCA cars have been pretty fun here at Auto Club. It's been pretty good racing. A lot of side-by-side, a lot of 3 wides. Definitely using all the track. Seeing cars running low and high all the way up to the wall. We saw the 24 riding the wall earlier. Get stuck to it and get off of the darn thing. Well, and again, Jonathan, if it's something you want to do with Thursdays, definitely, man, get signed up on the series sign-up page in the Discord, and we'll get you in there and get you all set. Probably have to get a number request again and all that, but we can definitely get you back in and get you going, buddy. It'd be good to have you back on track when you can make it. Car's going to drop down to pit road here. Get ready for another restart.
Green, green.
Green, 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 green. Here we go. Good restart by the 22. 24, Joshua O'Brien. Looking low here. Position out of turn 2, side by side down the backstretch. 16 and Donald Ray right behind him. Going up for a little bit of side draft. Yeah, number page got reset, I don't know, 3-4 months ago. We cleared it out and everybody got to start fresh. So unfortunately, numbers that haven't gotten claimed, yeah, it's gotten taken. Let's see if you got a number in there and that you want to run or something and request it. We'll get it all set up for you. We'll see if the 60 sticks around. He's done some racing with us so far, so I think he will, but you never know. Some of those numbers will pop back open again. Side by side, 24 now to the outside. Now you got the 16 looking down low. Trying to get a run, gonna slide up, maybe get behind the 24 here. Maybe they can work together, try to get by this 22. He has been tough to catch tonight. Looks like the main pack here is all together. We've got one car kind of a little bit further back, Ivan. I think I overheard in the chat he was having some issues at the restart and see where he was going, so got a little away from him there on that restart. But here we go. 24 drops down to the inside, gonna try to make things happen way down on the bottom of 3. Can he slide job? Can he do it? He is still clear coming through 4. He comes up, shuts the door in front of the 22. This is going to be a new leader, 24, Joshua O'Brien, driving the 3 car tonight. He didn't get that set right, but that's okay. He's in the 24, that's where he's usually in. Always got the really good paints. Yeah, I hear you. 93, there you go. Use that for them, that would work. By side behind the leader as now they spread out going into turn 3. Donald Ray trying to make that bottom work too and get side by side with the 24, and now with momentum the 15 is pushing the 22 on the outside line. Here comes the 00 up in front of, that's the 11 that he got in front of there. They all drive hard into turn 1, trying to use as much of the high line as they can. The 00 tries to close off the 11 from getting to his outside. They carry off momentum down the backstretch. Donald Ray. Oh, no, no, no! We were just on him.
It was okay to lift for him, damn.
No, that's on me. That's late. Late block. I tried to come back down, but it was too late.
Tough contact by both of those drivers. The damage. Hey, this is Jason from the booth, just checking in. The fans at home can't hear you guys, but I just want to say, you guys aren't supposed to wreck each other. I just want to put that out there. You're not supposed to wreck each other, but you know, the recruitment races usually have enough people that we don't race with, you know, normally, that create enough cautions. We don't have to do it ourselves, okay? Thank you for giving me a little extra TV action, but the side-by-side racing has been great, and that's good enough. We don't need the wrecking each other to create more cautions. Come on now. We can't help Ivan out too much. He's going to come back and win this thing. Watch out. But no, really good racing. It's fun to watch. I can hear you guys talking, but I don't have you turned on for the broadcast. So, it's been really good listening to y'all chime in. So, good racing. All right, so I'll get myself muted back in that Discord chat so I can talk to you guys here that are watching. We've had some cars come down pit road. It looks like Daniel Butler was talking about maybe using, or no, he is holding on to that fast repair. He's going to try to get it fixed up. The 22 is still on pit road too. And then here Ivan is parked.
Hot, I like the car. Dodge, I like how the rear tail lights are. Perfect.
I'm gonna try to get it better, but look at.
Looks pretty cool. I was like, how did he get them damn tail lights? Then I got looking at it. Looks good.
Todd getting compliments on his Dodge Challenger Chevrolet SS mixture of a car. It's a hybrid. Donald Ray down pit road, maybe trying to fix some more damage possibly. Looks like Daniel Butler is was able to. Yeah, he still looks pretty rough on the front. Hasn't used the fast repair, but might have to because that car looks a little beat up. Ivan still can't see anything. Copy that. Requested 93. Appreciate it, buddy. Good to have you back on Thursday nights. We'll take that. Good to have you out with us. That'll be awesome, man. All right, pace car lights are off. Field is getting lined up here, double file. Yeah, I'm just going to chime in real quick, Daniel. You should have taken that fast repair. That front end looks like ASS. But hey, it is what it is. Good try. It's alright. There. Alright, pace car's down. Restarts on the 24 in the zone, and here we go. Good jump by the 24.
Caution, caution.
And we are wrecked again.
I didn't even turn that sharp. I didn't think I'd pick you out. Yep.
I gotta watch the replay. I don't think I came down.
You did not turn right just a hair. I don't know if you come down in here or not, but I turned right just a touch. Instead of driving away, I towed for some reason, so I don't know. My bad, dude. Sorry about that.
The car looks. Can you look at the side of my car, driver's side?
All right, catching back up here. Josh still leads. We're on our 5th caution. We've got 23 laps remaining currently, and
Actually,
we've got
left side, I'm sorry.
43 minutes left in the lobby, so we got plenty of time to finish this race. But Only got so many cars left in the field.
You're not. I mean, the driver's door ain't bad, but the rear quarter and the rear bumper are all jacked up. Yeah, I gotta see it. 66 at location.
All right, 24 to pit road. Looks like the 15 is going to follow. The 5 stays out along with the 80 and the 16. Give a shout out to Mark Owlett up to P2. Little rescue on the side of that car. Yes, I did see that clip of yeah, getting taken out in the 24. That was nasty. That was sad to see, man. That's shouldn't happen like that. All the work that people like you guys put into that, like I can't even do it right now. I wanted to, but I just don't even have the time or the energy to try to put all that together, and just to know what people do to try to compete in that race, to have something like that happen. That was crazy. That's just a bummer for something like that to happen. I was watching Josh race with the Noob Squad in their 24, and I was watching some of that. And while Josh was driving, he got ran over by I think it was an LMP car, but it might have been a GTP car. But they just plowed him over into turn 1 and just ruined the race for him for a good bit. And it was just like, I just don't get why people. I don't know why they go into it like that and do stuff like that, because it ruins a lot of people's races. Your 10th, so have you done them in a row? Have you done them every year for 10 years?
Turning right to change a full lane or lane and a half. I just turned right a little. I didn't think it was going to cause us to wreck again. That's my bad, dude.
Because I've never done the 24. I've done the 6-hour races a couple times, but I've never done the 24. So I've after this one ended, I actually put a special events together in the Discord, and with this year's calendar, and then I'm going to do it from now on, and we're going to try to see if we can get enough interested parties to maybe start running some of these bigger endurance races, and then try to pep for doing the 24, because I did a lot of Speed Week stuff on the road course with the Aces, and I enjoyed the heck out of it. So I would like to try to put a little bit of time in, if I can, to try to make that happen, where next year I can actually try to do the 24.
Where's the restart zone?
To be a part of it, so.
Is it left or right?
That's what it said, so I'm doing.
But yeah, 10 in a row, that's freaking awesome.
It's on the right.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's paint done on the inside too on the flat.
Thank you.
All right, Stephen Gill leading the field. We're going to restart here with 20 laps to go. It's Kyle Heath and the chat people, the Eagle. He had to leave the race, go pick up his nephew. Following along. Appreciate you, Eagle, for joining in. Love you, buddy.
Green flag.
Here we go. Restart zone. 5 with a good jump. Good bump from the 16 and the 24 as well. That inside line got a really good start there. Donald Ray following in tow. Let's see what they do here coming into turn 1. Multiple lines. 16 and the 24 run lower than the 5 on entry. And then here's the 80 on the outside. Getting a run and a push from the 22. Mark Owlett is coming. Let's go, buddy. And down on the inside, looks like the 16. Donald Ray gonna get the slide job done on the 5 for the lead, as the 80 and the 22 still motoring around on the outside. See what happens here. The 80 looks down, the 5 looks deeper low, going into 1. 16 trying to carry that momentum in the middle of the track, not to get too much ground. Here they come on exit. Both of them still side by side. Here comes the momentum from the 22. Bumps to the back of the 16. Runs right down on the bottom, and here comes the 22. Oh man, that was close. 22 with the crossover out of turn 4, down the front stretch and to the lead. See what the 16 does here coming down into turn 1. Oh, so close there on exit. The 16 trying to get to the rear bumper. Oh, the rear bumper of the 22. Here comes the 24 with a great push from the 5. Josh O'Brien not to be denied a chance at running up here and getting this win up to P2 in that 24 DuPont Chevrolet. Let's jump on gyro cam and let's ride along with the 24. Kind of hear that throttle, just a little bit of feathering, making sure that the car doesn't get too tight. Look at the momentum. Momentum gained as he gets below the 22 and then has to run the bottom this corner. He's been really good up top. Can he slide job him? He's clear all the way to the wall and some scrapes for the 24. But here comes the 22, takes that momentum that he had on the high line out of 3 and 4, gets back to the inside and almost clears the 24 going into turn 1, now does. But the 24 is going to have that momentum. They can sit here and trade these jabs back and forth. The 16 looks to the inside. Nope, 22 goes to cover the bottom. Leaves the high side for the 24. Now what do? The 24 runs the middle. Second lane up, trying to just cover that right side of the 22. They both kind of hold each other back a little bit. So here comes the run from the 16. Here comes the 00. Daniel Butler used that fast repair, got that car fixed, and here he comes. He looks down low in front of the 15. And he's down below the 22. Oh, he almost gets to him. Oh, he slides up. He has to stop. Oh, man, that was close. Oh, and they're wrecking. They are wrecking. The 00 is wrecked.
Caution. Quickly tell me about
Yellow
your
is
car
out.
jam.
Yellow is out. We got to go back and watch that one. That one was close. Double zero just gets a heck of a drive off the corner here. Sideways, sideways, sideways. And then this 15 right into the left rear of the 00s. He's trying to let off and not slide up into the 16, and that shoots the 00 down. Not a lot of damage. Well, this is Jason in the booth, just checking back in with you guys here in Discord. Pit stops, huh? I'm gonna take that last set of tires right now. Todd, I see you getting a lucky dog back, it looks like. So, how'd you get 2 laps down? Was it from the wreck? You towed? Rookie move. We're gonna have to keep that Todd Smith in the ARCA series. That's it. Rookie. Give him the stripes on his paint jobs from now on, Josh. So what was that? I heard you guys saying that the 22 quit out. Ah, man, he was fast. He was fast. Bummer to see it, but that contact and the damage to Daniel, I had to throw the caution there. That was a wreck enough. That 15 didn't want to let off. I will say that much. He was in it. He was sending it, and he's been aggressive all night, so I don't see that changing. And you got to remember, I mean the name, I don't remember the number, but he raced with us before, in a few seasons back. If I believe it's the same Carlos Ortiz, I can't remember the number. But how often do you check numbers and say payments? Jonathan asks. What do you mean payments? Payments for the 9? Because you're always blaming it on the 9? That's what he's been saying in chat. He learned early to blame it on the 9, so that's what I'm being told. It's always the 9's fault. Yeah, he's talking in chat. He requested a number. His old number's taken, so he requested a new number, and he says Thursday nights he'll be available to race. Sorry, Kyle. We are at 12 laps to go right now. Just theoretically, well, I mean, if the price is right, I can always see what I can broker. That's the thing for numbers. So, you know, not to guarantee anything, but down payments needed up front, and there's no refunds. There's a lot of things I can do. I can make things happen. I'm the magic man. As long as everybody stops blaming it on the 9. Alright, so we're going to restart here with 11. We're going to restart with 11 laps to go. Oh man, in time for duels tomorrow? I don't know about that. I mean, anything's possible. It's not taken, the number's not taken for the duels too, is it? Blaming the 13 if I can get you the 60 back. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll see what I can do. All right, pace car's down. Here we go. We've got Carlos Ortiz leading. Stephen Gill starting on the outside. Front row. Good start by Carlos.
That was a good launch.
Ivan down to the bottom of the 5. 24 run in the middle on the outside of the 5. The 5 gets tight. They start pushing up a little bit. 24 gets a good run here. The 5 falls in behind in the 3rd. Back here we got the 66 pushing the 00 on the outside, trying to get somewhere. 66 needs one more caution for a lucky dog. Back on the lead lap as long as he's not part of the caution. 80 down low. 0 Daniel Mullen to the outside. Here comes the 11. Here comes the 80 right down the middle. Wow, everybody clears on the outside here, but the 80 falls back a little bit. 7 at the bottom loses those spots. You get 4 spots in that one corner. Right now, the 15, Carlos Ortiz, out to just under a half of a second lead. But here comes the momentum from the 24, trying to get that draft. Well, I'd have to double check, buddy, but I don't know if I'm double checking now. The 60 is not taken for the Daytona 500. That is a separate league, so that number has not been requested. So you send in the $10 with your name and the number you want that's available, you get it. So we can still make that happen. got spots. So this time by, just over 2/10 at the line. So definitely closing in. 8 laps left. 24 using that high line here in 1 and 2, trying to carry that momentum here out of the corner of turn 2 down the backstretch to gain even more on the 15. He stays low to not give him his draft. The 5 is lost third to the 16, Donald Ray. Here we go, battle for the lead. Side by side. See what happens when they come out of the corner. That he says, look at my PayPal, look at. No, I got a payment on Cash App. That was a PayPal, yeah. PayPal.
Sorry, 11. I was just trying to give you a square bump.
No, you're good, bro. You're good.
You don't see it yet. It hasn't popped through yet. Slacking. Let me keep my eye on it though. 24 really trying to make something happen with this outside line as the 16 has actually used the bottom to get beside him and almost by him for second. At the stripe, 6 to go. Carlos leads. Donald and Joshua side by side for second. And that 24 is sending it. He is trying everything he can to get that outside line momentum like he had earlier. Cash App that one. Ah, I gotcha. Checking it. Checking it. There it is. I see it. No, it's the 500, baby. I got it. Oh, 15 and 16 side by side. Really close battling up front there. The 24's got the 66 coming behind him. Here comes the momentum. The 15. Oh, we are at 5 to go. What momentum these guys are getting out of the corner. 15's going to come up to close. Closes the door. Here comes the 16. Oh, the 5 shoots down. Oh, he blinked out. Oh, now he's back. Oh, boy, that was scary. This 15 really making that bottom work. This 24 trying to make the top work to get in position. Using the draft, wiggling the cars, just trying to do whatever they can. Now the 24 is going to cut the 15 from using the bottom. 4 to go. Can the 24 get the slide job done on the 15? The 15 runs the middle. 24 down low, but he's shadowing on him. He's covering that right rear. He's not letting him slide up. The 15 will have more momentum than the 24. Who does the 16 choose? 16 takes the momentum to go with the 15. That's going to leave the 24 down there by himself. 15 gets clear for the lead. Carlos, we're coming to 3 to go. Carlos Ortiz still leading. Big pushes by the 16. Donald Gray putting the bumper to the 15 down, going into turn 1. Here he goes, looking to the outside. The 24 even higher. How do they come out of the corner? All in line. Momentum to the 24. Oh, both of the 16, 24 scrape the wall. We are coming to 2 laps to go. The 15 slides up in front of the 16. 2 to go, 2 to go. Here we go. To the inside, the 16 is going to get clear into 1. He runs really low to clear the 15. 24 side by side. Coming out of turn 2, the momentum's to the 15, but he doesn't have anywhere he can go with it yet. Now he does. He can go drop down if he wants. He stays behind the 16 and then chooses the corner entry to go down low. Side by side for position. We're going to catch this white flag this time by. Here comes the momentum on the outside. The 24 and 66 are going to push the 16 most likely ahead of the 15. There it is. Here comes the 24. Does he have anything for the 16 as they come down the backstretch? They actually get clear of the 15 by a good bit. What do they do going down into turn 3? 24 chooses to go higher than the 16. He chooses to dive down low, cut that apron. Looks like Donald Ray is going to bring it home.
Hell of a race.
Donald Ray wins at ARCA, or at Auto Club in the ARCA series. Josh O'Brien second, Carlos Ortiz third,
Good race, man.
Michael Brooks fourth, Daniel Butler fifth, Stephen Gill sixth, Mark Owlett seventh, Ivan Deschamps eighth, and Todd Smith finishes one lap down in ninth. What a race. Well, hopefully everything came through okay on the stream, and the view and the visuals was good and crisp. We're going to double check it here tonight and get things tweaked and ready to go for tomorrow night's duels. Really appreciate you guys chatting. Good to see you back, Jonathan. I'll get you all signed up for tomorrow night's duels and qualifying, and we'll get you all set up, buddy. But really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Congrats to Donald Ray on a heck of a race win there. Good battle from him, Josh O'Brien, and Carlos Ortiz for that battle for that win. That was fun to watch. But that is it for me. I am out for now. We'll catch up with you guys later. We'll be live tomorrow night from Daytona with the Gen 6 Cup cars. Thank you.